Good morning and welcome to the next video, which is on this lovely VW Mk2 Golf GTI. 1990 this car is from, in a flat black, which is definitely going to be a lot of fun. This car is in for the whole week, well, I reckon 4 days, so got plenty of time to sort of go for as much perfection as possible in that time. So I'm really excited to get started on this. So does need a clean up. Just taking the plates off, so I will be cleaning all these up, taking them off just so I can polish behind here and get it all nice and perfect, and then obviously taking the front plate off as well, because although there's no paintwork behind it, there is this plastic trim which is going to definitely be restored. It's sort of quite faded and grey, so we'll restore that and then coat that up. This car is like 8 years older than I am, so maybe even 9, so that's pretty cool. I mean, the Z3 that I did, 23 years old. This is like 32 or 31 years old. Prepped up the car outside, got it fully decontaminated. Last step is just a clay bar. First time driving it, it's pretty throaty, and I don't think it's got the power steering, so a bit of a bicep workout. Right, brace yourselves. 32-year-old flat black paint is not the prettiest, not in the prettiest condition. You might have seen a little sneak preview with a clay bar in. I'll take you around now. Interesting. Right then. So, just using the roof lights, you can see there's a lot going on, and then this sort of doesn't pick out the longer scratches going across the side. It gives you all the big ones. Then when you get the scan grip, you can see these longer ones. These are the ones that are going to be much more difficult to remove and potentially be staying in. I am yet to measure the paint, so that will also be a very important factor of how far we can go with this and how much of this can be removed. So that's the bonnet. There's a bit of touch up here, I think. Maybe try and sand that back, make it look a bit better. Yeah, not the best jobs, but you can see this finish is basically the same over the whole car. So it's basically the same. Massive amounts of swirling, which to be fair, you're always going to get on a flat I really can't say that, flat black car. But the first thing I'm going to address, once I've measured the paint and done a couple of test spots, are the trims. So, let's see, polish residue. Over on the driver's side of the car, you can see just the nature of a flat black. It has a very glossy finish, but you see all the haze on the door there, in that bar light, where you can see all of the marks along the side. So, should be quite an incredible, oh there we go, the scan grip's just died on me. Perfect timing, but yeah. You can see areas like this, when you have a different source of lighting, you can sort of see different things. But yeah, you can see all those marks, so that's going to be a big transformation. But yeah, look at the reflection, like it's already quite good. And that's with all the years and years of swirl marks. So, let's get to it, baby. It's just me. It's Easter weekend, it's the bank holiday Monday, so just me in the unit, so I can be as weird as I like. Don't judge me. Spoiler alert, I've just measured the bonnet and it's not good news. Well, it's not the worst news, it's enough on there to work with, but it's very thin. So the whole bonnet is measuring between 49 and about 60. So I'm getting warnings on the paint depth gauge saying paint layer is too thick. 63, 63, 51, 61. It's very thin on the bonnet. I'll go around and do all the other areas as well. So I'll probably phone the owner now, just have a quick conversation with him and explain what that means. Which is basically that in some areas it definitely won't be completely perfect. So just going to do the first test spot on this area here. Covered up all the little lips in the paintwork or in the panel, just because I don't want to catch on the edges with how thin it is. So see how it goes.
Like a broken soul in a wonderland without angels. That is how I feel when the mirror shows me a stranger. Yeah. And I know they're just fragments of a world where your absence all I get to see. Take me back to the
So I actually put the camera down for a couple of hours, just wanted to really fine tune the combinations of what is going to work, because this is a real tough car. Paint is too thin. I had a conversation with the owner, basically agreed. He said, look, he knows it's not going to be perfect. It's can you do the best you can do, which is what we're going to do. So massive improvements, as you can see. But obviously lots of the deeper marks in there, but that's just going to be part of this job, is going to be the fact that they are going to be staying. As you can see, it's vastly improved. I've had to do all these little channels, but overall I am very happy with, well, I'm not happy with it, I'd love it to be completely perfect, but I'm happy with the improvement. It's big enough improvement that I can be satisfied with without pushing the paint, because it is very thin. And you can see, look, the difference in the shine and the depth. I'll take that tape off and you'll be able to see it. So I actually just recorded this clip on my phone. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, it's at LDS Detailing UK. I'll put that in text here if I remember. I just talked through to everyone, I just explained that with the age of the vehicle, I am actually quite happy with this improvement. It is going to be beautiful. So, time to tackle these lovely white arches. 3, 2, 1. So, just slowly make our way around all the plastic trim, bottom, top. Obviously, there's clearly a lot on this car. I haven't got about up to here. Haven't done this bottom bit, done the middle bit. So you can see just how much is on there, and that's really sort of ruining the finish of the car. So There's a whole lot of it to do, so I imagine it'll be a good hour on this. Try and bring it back up to as good as possible, and then back to the fun of the paintwork. I think I've got a bit too crazy with the trim, so I've actually run out of magic sponges. So this is my last half. I'm just going to do the spoiler up here so that I can get started on the roof, and then I'll polish all the areas where I have already cleaned up the trim, and then once those magic sponges arrive tomorrow, I can do the rest. To just give you an idea what I'm dealing with here, single stage paint, this is what happens. Here's a quick example of how some areas are actually coming up really well, whereas other areas where, due to the age of the car, like high impact areas like the door handles, the doors here, where they've just had so many marks over the years, it's difficult to remove them because they're so deep. Whereas areas like this that wouldn't normally be touched are relatively clear. Once all the haze has been removed, you can see there are no major scratches in there. So I'm now starting to remove the license plate tape. So what I've done is soaked some, this is actually makeup remover wipes, or pads or whatever they're called. So you soak them in tar and glue remover, and then once you peel them off, it is relatively easy, he says, to remove them. So you just carry on like that. There you go, super simple. I did steal these off my girlfriend, so thanks for those. So the magic sponge has just arrived. Not sure if I got enough, to be honest. I'm pretty sure there's like 100 or a 50 in there. That's good, and I've also got some other pads to try out, as well as a load more, because as you can see, burning through them.
Like a broken soul in a wonderland without angels. That is how I feel when the mirror shows me a stranger. Yeah.
So just about to get started. Just about to get started on this front quarter panel, and I've noticed just how hazy it is down here. You see how dull that is? So that's going to be a big transformation. And then this is just as rough as the rest of the car. Take this light away, you can see just how dull it is. And then to get over there, a lot more glossy.
But it won't be long before I realize it's a picture in my head, And I know they're just fragments of a world where your absence all I get to see. Take me back to the planet where you and I are still meant to be. 'Cause I'm incomplete when you ain't by my side, when you don't wake up next to me. Yeah, I'm incomplete. I need you here tonight to cover up these empty sheets. 'Cause I'm incomplete. I'm incomplete. I need you here tonight to cover up this
now down to the last final bits of polishing, which are the rear lights, which I'll show you here, are pretty bad. So I'm hoping these will be quite well restored, get some more clarity back, remove a lot of those swirls. So, quick update, I have just started refining, managed to do the bonnet and roof, but carry on refining and then wipe it down and get ready for coatings. First layer of 2 layers, both layers going on today. So, car's all refined out. I keep talking the same way. Right, I got gin going. Cut. That's gonna stay in anyway. Car's finished, polishing work wise, so now prepping for the coatings, wipe down panel white, then go on firstly with crystal serum light, and then exo, dual layer, hard layer, crazy hydrophobic layer. Right, so that's, oh, I'm chopped my head off. That's the first layer done. Now, new pad, second layer going on. So there it is, the Mk2 Golf GTI 1990. Officially the hardest job I've ever done, hardest detail ever. Just the combination we talked about before, flat black, soft paint work, old car, thin paint, all of the things you don't want to hear. But yeah, you can see the results speak for themselves. As always, the bonnet, and remember how bad it was before. And yeah, now when you see it, it's just so much better. Oh, and we're out of focus, but everything we see with the aftershock you have to take with a pinch of salt. There's going to be a lot of mark seal in there. There are a lot of mark seal in there. It's the T1 or 2, I keep saying, years old. Just certain marks come with that age that you don't want to remove because the paint is too thin. But challenging, enjoyable, some bits, but that's part of it. Every day's a learning day. If you didn't have bad jobs, then the good jobs wouldn't, I don't know. It's like, what's the thing about rainy days? It has to be a rainy day if you want to enjoy a sunny day. You have to have your difficult jobs to enjoy the easy ones. So someone give me another 21 plate BMW and I'll be happy. But actually, I got another 90s BMW, well, not another 90s BMW, a 90s car next week. And then the week after that, I've got an old Mini. It's not that old, it's like 06, I think. Both in for serious work. So not gonna get any easier, but that's just how it is. Then a couple new cars at the end of all that, so there's something easier to look forward to. But thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to subscribe and drop a like as well. I know the last restoration style video did really well. It's actually my most viewed video, the red BMW Z3 video, and I guess this is a similar sort of thing. Enjoy the after shots. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week for the E36 BMW. Spoiler alert, that's what it is. Goodbye.
She burns the bridges in my head by lighting up a fire. Bury my old thoughts instead so you could feel the same. I lay alone with you inside my mind. We would dance the night away to the morning light. Can I give you all of my love till we dance the night away? Can I give you all of my love till we dance the night away? And we give you all my love, all my love, all my love. And we give you all my love, all my love, all my love. Yeah, yeah. And we give you. So good in the morning light, reflections in my mind. Missing the fights, I don't care if I'm right.